Coming up on Mountain News at 6, online sports betting kicks off here in Kentucky. Plus, Pikeville Medical Center hosts its Healthcare Career Spotlight, bringing medical pathways to the future workforce.
Plus, above average temperatures return as we end September. Those details coming up as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
And we want to begin this half hour with an update on breaking news we first told you about at 5:30, a deadly shooting out of Letcher County. State police tell us one person is dead following that shooting. It happened just before 4 this afternoon in the Lime Fork community of Letcher County. Troopers are still at the scene, and the incident, of course, remains under investigation. We do not know if any arrests have been made or the names of anyone involved. Details still few and far between at this point. We will, of course, update you as we learn more here and on WYMT.com, and of course we'll have the latest tonight at 11 as well. A Breathitt County man is wanted on drug charges in another county. 44-year-old Christopher Little is wanted on those charges in Powell County. The charges include aggravated trafficking in a controlled substance, fentanyl, and trafficking in a controlled substance, methamphetamine. If you know where Little is, you can contact KSP Post 8 or the City of Jackson Dispatch. 2 people have been arrested after they tried to exploit someone by using forged checks. Raleigh Mullins and Lisa Allen, both of London, were charged with 82 counts of forgery and exploitation of an adult. Detectives with the London Police Department discovered during an investigation there were numerous checks that were cashed in excess of $33,000. Both were taken to the Laurel County Correctional Center.
Another gloomy evening is on tap across the mountains. Here's a look at the radar right now, and most of us are dry but cloudy. We are watching out, though, for maybe a few spotty sprinkles near Heinemann and Knott County, also into Floyd County, Magoffin County, maybe a few light showers close to West Liberty and Morgan County, and maybe a few more sprinkles near the I-64 corridor. So a few showers cannot be ruled out into this evening. Most of us, though, are dry but cloudy at this hour. Here's a live look from the Mountain Parkway at Slade. That current temperature at 70 degrees. Most of us in the middle to lower 70s right now, down to 72 in Pikeville, 71 for Clintwood, 69 for Grundy, and 64 the cool spot over in Wise at this hour. We are tracking, though, an increase in those temperatures as early as tomorrow, but above average temperatures on the way by this weekend as some drier and warmer weather moves back into the mountains. Your full forecast on the way in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Cameron, thank you. 3 weeks ago, sports betting began legally in Kentucky, but today was the start of online betting in the Commonwealth. WYMT's RJ Johnson was at Mint Gaming Cumberland in Williamsburg for their celebration.
It's an exciting time for sports fans as online sports betting is now live across the state. Kentucky Sports Radio host Matt Jones hosted his show and did a ceremonial first bet, and he says this is great for the Commonwealth.
But it's also been something that I think fits in with the state, the history of horse racing here. So I think it's going to be great for the state and give us money into the state coffers rather than giving it over to the other states that are around us.
Williamsburg Mayor Roddy Harrison says it's great to see how many people are engaged.
It was kind of funny looking around the room today, and everybody was on their iPhones, you know, downloading the app and all that kind of stuff. And so it's really exciting, and it's going to mean a lot for us. I mean, it's going to bring a lot of more people here.
He says it will also bring more money for the economy.
It takes care of everyone. You know, it's not just one entity is seeing, you know, some success out of this. This is just going to kick it into high gear. I mean, you can be going through a drive-through at Wendy's, you know, and be able to do that.
Jones says it's important to keep one thing in mind while betting.
Be responsible about it. It's like anything else. You have to make good decisions, but use it as a fun thing, whether football, when basketball starts up. It's a fun thing to do with your family and with your friends, but also always make sure to understand it's real money, so you got to be careful.
In Williamsburg, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
For the ceremonial first bet, Jones bet $100 for UK to take it all the way and win the national championship in basketball. Let's hope that bet comes to fruition. Well, now that mobile sports betting is underway, the launch could create some questions about the terminology. Todd Schrupp with FanDuel TV says one of the most common ways to play a game in sports betting is to bet one side over the other, basing it on the line or the money line. Another term for those who are trying to place a bet will want to know is the over-under, which is the total points in a particular game.
If the over-under on that game is 52.5, you are simply betting, are they going to score more than 52.5 in the game, or are they going to score less than 52.5 in the game?
As of today, UK football is a favorite by 1 point against the Florida Gators this weekend. Let's hope that's also accurate. Well, despite advances in car technology, crashes between vehicles and pedestrians are going up in the Bluegrass. Within the last year, the number of deadly crashes have increased by 38. There were 539 crashes at this time last year. There's been 577 so far in 2023. The trend also translates to crashes involving pedestrians and cyclists, with 78 bicyclists and pedestrian deaths compared to 72 at this time last year.
We have seen aggressive driving be a problem, particularly as we came out of the pandemic and people started to be on the roadways again.
Lori Weaver Hawkins says AAA is working in conjunction with other traffic safety groups in Kentucky to make road conditions safer, such as widening lanes or remedying blind turns and other obstructions. And we have a traffic alert to pass along to you tonight. Kentucky 2024 in the Ricetown area of Owsley County will be closed on October 7th. The road will be closed due to a drain pipe being replaced at mile marker 0.5. Work is set to begin at 8 in the morning and should be finished by 3 in the afternoon. The Barton County Economic Development Authority has been awarded $110,000 in state support for a building project. The funding will help pay for a $220,000 project in the Eastern Kentucky Business Park. The money is part of a larger $322,000 award from the governor's office. It comes from the Kentucky Project Development Initiative. State officials say so far 39 projects have been funded. A playground equipment company in Somerset is expanding its manufacturing operations. The $1.7 million investment for Playmart Inc. will go toward creating 10 new full-time jobs there, bringing the company's total Kentucky employment to 47. The investment will also see the current facility in Pulaski County expand, allowing more room for equipment, personnel, and materials. Pikeville Medical Center kicked off its first career spotlight of the school year, bringing students from Shelby Valley High School to work through several stations devoted to medical careers and education. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has more from the Workforce Innovation Center.
From virtual reality to vocal reactions, Pikeville Medical Center's Career Spotlight is giving students a closer look at potential pathways.
You can see everything you're doing.
To see what it is that those professionals in those careers do, ask questions of those subject matter experts, and to have a hands-on type activity.
Bringing high school students to the Workforce Innovation Center Thursday to get their hands on different education and training opportunities.
We all know doctors, nurses, but there's so many other things at the hospital that you don't think of when you're a student thinking about a medical career.
With a host of initiatives in play to give an inside glimpse of the options for learning and working.
You never know what you're going to get.
Not only at the medical center, but through area colleges and institutions.
These are the schools, these are the places that our students can go once they graduate from high school. They can go to school here, they can graduate here, and then they can get a job here.
Students say it is a great way to explore the medical field.
That's good. That's good.
It helps me see all the opportunities there are, like that I can do around home. And not just that, you can just do nursing.
Opening eyes and airways.
With like the EMTs here and everything else, it helps a lot. I think people will see and get like more active and stuff like this.
The options and opportunities in healthcare. In Pikeville, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
PMC has also created initiatives for students in other grades covering the span of kindergarten through senior year. Those involved say it's all about showing students their options and providing needed information at the earliest possible age.
Well, we are tracking stray showers into this evening, but some changes on the way. Your full forecast after this break. Plus,
an out-of-state foundation honoring Korean War veterans donates a plaque and grant money to one elementary school.